Where are we today? Today we're at the O2, and no one panic, we're not going to Cineworld. Now, when you come to the O2, you've got a major selection of different restaurants to try, and if there's a group of you, you're kind of like, well, I want to go to Five Guys, which is next to me, or I want to go here, I want to go for a Chinese, I want to go for an Indian. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to combine the whole lot. I'm going to go to Jimmy's. Now, Jimmy's is a buffet. Now, the last time I'd done a buffet, whew, that was a little bit expensive, and this one is a lot cheaper. I actually just walked past, and do you know what? It's only £15. £15 for the buffet. Mind you, prices do vary. Now, I've done quite a few videos recently in London, and you have my apologies, sort of work commitments have sort of restricted me a little bit. However, from next week, I'm venturing now, I've got a bit of time off, so thumbs up there. As always, let's give it a go. Looking forward to this. Okay, so we're here at Jimmy's World Grill and Bar. Just give you an indication of the prices. Lunchtime, Monday to Friday, £15, and basically borderline, everything else is £23, except dinner evenings, 5 till 10, Monday to Thursday, which is £21. Come on then, let's give it a go. He attacked me. Okay, so here we are inside. If you take a look over there, you'll see Cineworld. So location-wise, it's just kind of opposite Cineworld. Now take a look around in here. This is vast. There is a lot of tables. Now we have come here very early. We came at opening time because obviously that's the easiest time to film. Yeah, this is very big. The other thing is, it's wheelchair friendly. Even though we're up here, there is a lift to come up here, so no problems there as well. Now I've had a cheeky look to see what is sort of available. There's a big range. Well, it's not a big range actually. There's a range of curries, Chinese. There's some chicken there, Mexican range, pizzas as well. So yeah, I want some sushi. So I might give that a try. So yeah, it's. I thought the range would have been a little bit bigger. I have got to say. Now, if you fancy some drinks, you've got red wine, white wine. You've got a cocktail list. Now, I can't show you a menu obviously because it is a buffet. So yeah, got myself some water as well. So what I'm going to do is going to go up. So what I'm going to have first, and I'll see you guys shortly. Cheers. Well, almost cheers. Okay, I've gone up there. I've got my Chinese selection. I want to say not a huge range. Now, I've got myself some squid there in Thai red curry sauce, sweet and sour chicken, beef in black bean sauce. I could have had chicken in Thai green curry or vegetables as well. That was the total range. Now, first impressions. You've got to take a close up on this. That sauce looks very watery, as does that one, and definitely that one. So first impressions, I'm kind of like, ooh, better not overload my plate here. But as you know, it's all about the flavour. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Do I need a spoon or do I need the fork? I'm going to start with the fork anyhow. So yeah, let's go for the squid. It's the first time I've had squid on the channel, isn't it? So take a look there. Got the squid. Let's not go for the biggest one, Gary. Let's just get a bit of sauce there with some rice. So. Squid can be a little bit rubbery. That's definitely rubbery. The thing that's really disappointing there, it's actually cold. We've got to bear in mind, we've come in just as it's open, so the entire red curry sauce is very thin. Has got a little bit of a bite to it. Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's be fair. Let's go for another piece. It's not right to judge it on one piece, is it? My God, that is really rubbery. That has not got a nice flavour to it, not a nice taste. And as I said, disappointment is it's actually cold. So I'm not mad about the squid Thai red curry. Tell you what, let's have a little drink there. Change of utensils because I'm going for the sweet and sour chicken here. And as I said earlier on, that sauce is very thin. I'd say that's cold as well. That's very strange, that's cold. Right, let's just stay with the spoon. Let's try the chicken. Chicken's very bland. It's sweet and sour. So you like to get the sweetness and the sourness coming through. It's not. I don't know what I really to say. That is very disappointing. It's see that chicken is a little bit on the hard side as well. Flavour-wise, there's not a huge amount of flavour to it. I promise you, there is no flavour in that at all. That's not only cold, totally lacking. Listen, let's not be. Let's get positive with this. Now, this has got to be hot. I lifted it up. All the steam came out. So, my beef and black bean sauce. Nice flavour to that beef. However, again, that black bean sauce is just like it's like water. Let's try it with some onions and that's borderline pointless. The good news though, got to take the positives here. Nice flavour to the beef, and it was a little bit warmer, or hotter if you like, than the other two. But all round, yeah, I wouldn't go mad for the Chinese range because you've got to bear in mind, as I said, I could have the chicken, Thai chicken green curry, or I could have had some mixed vegetables. I'm quite pleased I didn't actually go for them. Onwards and upwards. I'm going to plough on here, finish it up because I don't like wasting food. So, yeah, bad choices, Gary. Very bad choices. Mind you, it's not bad choices. I never chose a 5, didn't I? So I couldn't really make, well, anyhow, I'll crack on. Okay, so I went up for my Indian selection, and again, not a huge range. If you take a look here, I've got the Bombay potato, got chicken tikka with onion. That's lamb curry on the bone, chicken tikka masala. Now, the thing I did like is wanted a naan, and the chap made it there in front of me. So yeah, I know that's going to be nice and hot, so no issues there. But let's dive in. Where shall I start? Let's start with the chicken tikka. Let's have a look at the sauce there. Yeah, that's nice consistency to the sauce. One, unfortunately, of the theme, it's not that hot. It's not cold. It's not that hot. But there's nothing really, there's no real flavour to that sauce. What flavour is there? Actually, it hasn't got a nice taste. Now, oh, that's good. Chicken just pulled away really nicely. So, it's positives there. Nothing wrong with that chicken. It's tender, pulled away nicely. The only disappointment was, if the sauce was better, that actually would be quite a nice meal. But yeah, it's a tad disappointing. Now, I'll come to the chicken tikka in a second. Now, it's very unusual. Lamb on the bone. That's definitely a bone there. The other thing is, when I opened it up, there wasn't a huge amount of lamb. I had to dig all the way through it. So let's get a piece of lamb with some of the sauce there. I'm going to have to go for the bigger piece there, I'm afraid. Guys, I had lamb on the channel a couple of videos ago, and I said, oh, that's the best lamb I've ever had. This goes to the other extreme. It's not very good. It's very gristly. I'll tell you what else I don't like. I actually don't like the flavour of that sauce. Let's try it again. No, my God, that's horrible. Again, you come in and take a close-up on this, you can see that is just pure fat. Now, those who watch the channel No, I don't actually mind eating the fat, but I like to eat the fat, and it actually tastes quite good. And yeah, I'm struggling with that. Saying that, the sauce has got a little bit of heat, it's got a little bit of kick in there. The only problem with it is, actually, it's not a problem. The heat actually helps the sauce because the sauce doesn't taste very good, so the heat's actually, yeah. Now, onto the Bombay potato. Now, just taking a look, they're new potatoes. My first impression when I actually opened up, they do look, and again, just take a look at that fella there, do look a little bit overdone. In fact, very overdone. I'm not going to have that one. Let's try this one here. Now, that one's okay. Ice cold. It's ice cold, unfortunately. Now, there is a positive there. The sauce that goes with that Bombay potato is actually the best sauce I've had so far. I really like my Indian cuisine. I like my curries. And I've got to tell you, every time you have Bombay potato, as far as I'm concerned, or sagaloo, you can't use new potatoes. They just go too hard. Oh dear. I am really struggling. I try and get some positives here. Now, he made this naan. He done it in front of me. Put some butter on it as well. I'm not sure what sauce to have. Actually, I do. Let's have this Bombay potato sauce because that was the best one by miles. Thumbs up to the chap who made that for me because that is the highlight of my meal. That's a nice naan. Do you know, I've never done this on the channel before, but I'm not actually going to have any more. It's kind of a running theme here. One, it's cold. Everything is quite bland. The flavours aren't there, you know, and this isn't just here, it's on the Chinese selection. And yeah, I'm just, I actually wanted to come in, I wanted to try the sushi there. They got pizza as well, they got some salad. Mind you, they can't get the salad cold, can they? Yeah, I'm just, I'm not having a good experience, unfortunately. You know, I never normally say because I'm not too sure what to say to you. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to try and wade my way through here. I'm going to finish up the dessert section and hope for the best on that. Just, do you know, if you came in here, okay, evening time, and you spent, I don't know, the prices outside, and I'll tell you what they are at the end. But let's say you spent over £20, 24, £25, what have you, you'll be eternally disappointed. And I've spent 15, or I'm going to spend 15. So yeah, I just not impressed. Waste of £15 in truth. Now, you're all worried about the cameraman. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about him too much. We're both got to pay for the buffet today, so he's having a buffet. No, he's not. He's just looked at me and said, "You completely mad?" He's going, no chance. So yeah. Right, that's it. I'm going to finish this. I'm going to get some dessert, and let's stay positive. For a good naan. Okay, we just had to change the angle slightly because some people have sat down next to us here. Quite strange, a vast restaurant, as you saw, put people all on top of each other. Now I'm looking for a game saver here. So I've got my velvet cake there, some cheesecake, jelly. It says strawberry jelly, but that looks like orange jelly. And I've got myself some mousse. Let's start off with the jelly. Do like me jelly. Believe it or not, that is strawberry jelly, as advertised. It's a nice jelly, isn't it? Now, around here, to me, strawberry cheesecake. With cheesecake, you always expect a biscuit bottom. That's not a biscuit bottom. Although, it's kind of like a mousse more than anything else. And it's actually quite a nice strawberry mousse. Now, do you know that's nice mango? You can actually taste mango there. It's got thousands and bits and pieces on top, whether they're cool. But overall, I do like that mousse. Do you know, I might actually get another one of them just to try and save the day for myself. Yeah, I do like that mousse. Now, onto the velvet cake. Let's knock that over. So you've got a sponge underneath, some cream on top. Nice vibrant colours there, look at that. Really nice colours. Yeah, the sponge isn't dry at all. Yeah, I like that. Now, I've come to the conclusion, you come to Jimmy's, come for the desserts, because the desserts aren't too bad. So overall, that's kind of saved the day a little bit, especially the mousse. Do you like that? In fact, I'm going to get another one. Not the biggest portions though, are they? Saying that, it's a buffet. I imagine if you want to go up and get 50 of them, you can get 50 of them, but yeah. Just on the selection there. You can also help yourself to ice cream there. They've got some rice pudding up there, and they've got a fountain, a chocolate fountain. I'm always a bit nervous about chocolate fountains, so I've given that one a miss. So yeah, they have got a good selection up there. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to crack on. I'll see you guys shortly. I'm going to think about my final thoughts here. It wasn't the best meal, was it? Okay. Okay, got the bill and I've paid the bill. It was £30, no service charge, but I'll talk about the service when we get downstairs. What's your thoughts? What marks would you give it? Me? I'm incredibly disappointed. Okay, better bring my receipt in case I get stopped on the way out, hey? Okay, so we come outside. Now, if you actually want to climb over the O2, there's your location. Not for me. I'll tell you what else wasn't for me either. It's that meal. Now, I've got to say, I was very, very disappointed all the way through. The thing that really got me, okay, was I was one of the first customers in there, and just about everything I had was cold. I mean, how could that actually be cold? Does it get hotter during the day? I doubt it. Was it kind of YMCA? Yesterday's meal cooked again. Now, I don't know, but yeah, all round disappointing. I'm not going to go through every single thing individually, but one, it was cold, it was tasteless, it was shocking. There was two highlights really, just two. One was the desserts, okay, and they were okay. They weren't the greatest, but they were desserts, and that kind of saved the day. And the chap had done the naan. Well done to him, because that was a good naan, and it was done in the tandoor there. So yeah, that's all good. But overall, I'm struggling to find anything decent to say. Really struggling. Now the bill, it was only £15 and there's no service charge. Now it's often I ever sort of criticise service, they were going around and they didn't seem particularly happy, and I'm not really surprised because obviously they saw what was coming out really. So now look, it's £15. Let's not get carried away. It's a buffet, it's £15 and sometimes it can be hit and miss. Had I come in the evening and it's £23, I would have been like, oh, this ain't right. I wouldn't have it, no. Oh dear, what mark am I going to give it? Do you know something? I can only give it, I'm going to give it a 1 for the dessert and a 0.5 for the naan. So I'm going to give it 1.5 out of 10. Would I recommend going there? No, unfortunately I can't recommend it. It was that disappointing, especially if you've gone in there in the evening. And the range, it wasn't a big range there. Yeah, just all round. You know, listen, what's your thoughts? Am I being too harsh? Am I being too generous? No, I can't be too generous, not 1.5. I mean, that's the worst score I've ever given. So yeah, please let me know. If you could like and subscribe to the channel, you know, I always appreciate that. And now what have I got to do? I've got to find somewhere else to go because the poor cameraman, he hasn't eaten. So yeah, until next time, bye-bye.